I can get enough money every month is to run the family business. The funeral home? Can you even run a funeral home? She sighed. I remember some things. Don't you need a license? I don't know, I'll have to check. Wouldn't it be easier to just sell tidy-whities? In the short term, but at $10,000 a month, $300,000 would only be 30 months, not even 3 years. I need a solid, dependable income. A motorcycle roared into the funeral home's side driveway. The engine hummed to a stop. The driver took off his shiny black helmet. Ellie's breathing stopped. Oh no. What? It's Finn Donovan. The guy who stole valedictorian from you? Yep. The same guy who took your virginity and then asked somebody else to the graduation party? Yes again. Oh my God. Skype me in. Wearing jeans and a sleeveless white t-shirt that showed off bulging biceps and a skull and crossbones Semper Fi tattoo, Finn got off the sleek bike and strolled up the sidewalk toward Ellie. Taller than he had been in high school and broader in the shoulders, with a lazy gait that spoke of the insolent way he looked at life, he set every nerve ending in her body on fire. He reached her, smiled. Ellie? How could the slight lift of a man's lips make her breathless? Finn? The fire nibbling her nerve endings spiked. Her chest pinched and her gut tightened as another regret filled her. If she'd stayed in Harmony Hills, she probably wouldn't swoon every time she saw this blue-eyed, blonde-haired dingbat. At least put me on speaker. Actually, Nick, I'll call you later. No! Click. I heard about your dad. His low, smooth voice slid over her like warm velvet. Something soft and hot curled low in her belly. It hadn't always been this way. From the time she'd beaten him in the first grade spelling bee through 12 years of public school, they'd been competitors. They'd battled in every contest, for every prize, every award. Half the time he'd won, but the other half, she had. Then, the night before their last final exam senior year, he'd come to her with a story about his father beating him and kicking him out of the house. She'd confessed her hatred of being the daughter of the town's scarlet woman, and somehow or another, they'd ended up kissing. Then, touching. Then, having sex. Ignoring the shiver that stole through her, she shoved her phone into her jacket pocket. I'm sure everybody's heard about my dad by now. It isn't every day a guy's found naked in a park. People are sympathetic, not unkind. Right. I remember how kind they were about my mother. This is different. You know it's different. Everybody loves your dad. Everybody supposedly loved my mom, too. He sucked in a breath. Look, can we talk inside? She fingered the keys in her other pocket. 2 for the house, 1 for the mortuary. Unless she took Finn upstairs into the residence, which she didn't want to do, since she didn't know the condition of the place, she was forced to go into the bowels of the family business. The day could not get any worse. Actually, the day really couldn't get any worse. Might as well just be neighborly, accept his condolences, while standing by the embalming tables, and get on with the rest of her life. Sure. She directed him to walk around the side of the huge Victorian and to the basement door. With a quick flick of her key, she opened it. Like a gentleman, he motioned for her to enter before him. She flipped on the overhead lights, took 2 steps inside, and faltered. In 9 years, it hadn't changed. It was still the creepiest room she'd ever seen. Which was why she might know the condolences and sad smiles part of the funeral business, but she knew nothing about the basement. Embalming, making up dead faces, teasing gray hair into bouffants. She shuddered. So, what are you going to do? She faced Finn.